Cabinet's already got a plan in place to make sure attacks like this never happen again.
Can't happen soon enough. Thank you.
The city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
All right, back at the council. Oh, we didn't go in there. These people seem to be cool by now, which seems kind of weird.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
You think?
You've got the Cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
Yes.
Captain, Hadrian, it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed, thank you. Better late than never, I suppose. I take my gratitude in credits, real estate, or low real estate. Can we try and pull this card?
I had some ideas on that front, Captain, but we'll get to that. Now, after today's events, the Cabinet has decided to revisit its previous decision. We will be supporting your collection of the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Sign me up. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action, can't be your representative. I'm just some Vanguard nobody. Tell me what I'm getting first and I'll consider it. I want the real estate. Me? Little of me? Why not send a diplomat? Someone trained for this sort of thing.
The Cabinet wants progress, and wants it quickly. You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be.
Very true.
There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of Terramorphs off the embassy doorsteps. The Cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
If you're sure it's the wisest course, that's a weird way of saying yes, okay. Tell me what I'm getting out. Yeah, we're in on this.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. Get you access to those credits and real estate you're after.
Nice.
So, will you help us?
You can count me in, ma'am. What do I get for being a UCC? No, count us in.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. We're dismissed.
Those creatures killed UC citizens.
Whoa, that's quite a
They're
few
not
credits.
killing anymore.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, SSNN. Whoa, all right, everyone just kind of left me. All right, so we need to speak to Deputy McIntyre. Office of Interstellar Affairs.
Sorry, just Terramorph
Where's Deputy Mac? Are you Deputy Mac? Whoa. You are not. I kind of like that map. Oh, unconfirmed. So those are all systems. There's only one that's unconfirmed? Oh, so look at, oh. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the symbol for House Varun? I have not dealt with Varun yet at all. Because there is the Freestar.
Yes.
There's...
Did you actually go down there and fight those things?
I did. Let me look at your board. There's UC, and then there's the Crimson Fleet. I guess, so I'm thinking those are all capitals, right? Pretty sure they are. So they don't know for their House of Rune, assuming that's their symbol. Where's Deputy Mac? You Deputy Mac? You are not.
Hey.
What up? I would think Deputy Mac could be in here. They are not.
Hello.
Hello.
Chief Yassine, these orders can't be... Yes. Yes, sir. Consider it done.
Deputy Mac, I presume. Oh, I gotta come around to you?
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack.
We bet.
You have my gratitude.
I was also told the President wants us to get you into the Armistice archives ASAP. So, we've got no time to waste. You know what the archives are, correct?
A bunch of papers. The repositories for all the banned data from the Colony War. Let's pretend that I don't have the slightest idea. Yeah, let us know what's all in there.
Huh. All right, we'll start at the beginning. When the Colony War ended, the UC and Freestar Collective came to the agreement some weapons needed to be off limits. Mechs, xenowarfare. So they gathered up all the relevant research materials and sealed that information away. Terramorph data included, in the archives here in the city. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Okay, what can you tell me about these codes? Can we forge them? Why would, what can you tell us about the codes?
No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times. They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
All right. I mean, only 1 million? I thought this was going to be tough. Sure doesn't sound easy. No problem. I'm just going to need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal. Interesting. You think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack? Great point.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start
Why
with?
does the tone of her
Ambassador
voice
Radcliffe
keep changing?
of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Radcliffe of the Freestar. I guess we'll just, I mean, we're going to do both. So Radcliffe.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it seems like, is it just me? The tone of her voice keeps changing. Like sometimes it's deeper and other times it's higher. Unless it's just the way she's speaking. Tell me more about these other tools. No one can be that stubborn. New Atlantis was just attacked. Think you're underestimating how delightful I am. We do have the gift of gab that we fail at all the time. Tell me more about these tools.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
Interesting.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Report suggests there's a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for intel. Maybe even convince to work with you.
We do have that power, but I don't think it lasts very long. Okay. Well, can you tell me more about the staff member?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information
See, this is
on
a
the
little
ins
higher
and outs of
pitched.
embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Any other things I should avoid doing inside the embassy?
Yes, many.
This is
Don't
lowered
steal
voice.
anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
I wonder if they changed the VA halfway through or something. It's all the info we need for Radcliffe.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
All right, and what about Balmore?
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varoon retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varoon thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
All right. Actually sounds pretty promising. I'm sure he can be reasoned with. House Varoon are people, just like us. No argument here. House Varoon seems like nothing but a bunch of madmen. Why? What's wrong with House Varoon? So again, we have not learned anything at all regarding House Varoon. We have not dealt with them at all. The only thing is, I mean, some of their pirates have been out in a boot, right? That we kind of come across from time to time.
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat. House Varoon Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky. But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varoon did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left,
Poof.
leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
And, all right, so it's all this, nothing's changed here. I thought we might get a little deeper there. Sounds promising? They're people just like us.
Of course. But there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive.
Oh, wow.
His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Oh, so basically, would you kindly? I'll track him down. Here's hoping we're not chasing a corpse. kind of life signs did you detect in the embassy? Wait, no one's actually been inside the embassy? And what do I do if he's dead?
Then you search the embassy for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, you don't think that they actually would have named somebody else? No one's actually been inside the embassy?
The embassy is still legally House Varun's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age.
Kind of like a
But
snake?
We're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
Oh, I hope he's alive. What? Why does he stand out? Is he like 8 feet tall? Does he literally have scales? What kind of life signs did you detect?
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
That's weird. Okay, we'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Oh, wow.
Now,
Okay.
if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
All right, I'm down with that. We can do that. We can go in that order. I don't have any issues with that at all. Oh. Permanently reduces fuel needed for a grab jump by an additional 1%. Oh, it is adding up. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. All right, anything else we can look at, steal, read, listen to that you don't mind? Functioning Gerson's computer requires key. I don't have the key. And we haven't seen a functionary with a name
Morgan?
yet. Are you Gershon?
Yes? What?
Where's Gershon?
Pardon.
Oh, we can't even...
Hello.
I'm not sure which one, but I can't even, like, get anything off of you.
Hey.
Now can we, now that you're standing up? No, alright, so you're not Gershon, at least...
Yes?
I don't
What?
believe so. There's got to be a data pad. Even if it's a floating data pad, there's got to be a data pad in here somewhere, right? All right, this person left. All right, well, oops, sorry. I guess we're, yeah, heading off to our first ambassador.
Hey there.
Now, if once again this entire place is just back to normal, like the snap of a finger, something's, I mean, what is going on? Like, how is that even possible? Now, although here we didn't see destruction. I kind of want to go back to the spaceport to see what it looks like. Although I guess it was just the door down. All they had to do is raise that door up that just keeps getting holes in it. That door's literally Swiss cheese. Freestar Embassy. Yeah, we want, oh, the archive is that way. Yeah, we want to go this way.
You're gonna let me pitch my presentation at the meeting tomorrow.
What do we got here? Oh, that's realty. I think we're, all right, that's where we need to go. I'd go in there and talk to them, but I have a feeling we're getting pretty close to getting a spot to live here. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so I think Hadrian's off doing her thing. Is there, I forget, what is the specific way we're supposed to be doing this? All right, let's go ahead and close you. Acquire the Freestar Collective archival code. All right, that's all it says. Oh, that's a nice little feature right there. I don't think you're going to let us by, are you?
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Quite possibly the worst security?
You can go on through.
What's up top, though? Are these doors? All right. I guess we're going... Where did you come from? Worst security once again. Ooh, that's kind of cool, too. Are you better at your job or worse? Or the same? It's looking like it's the same. Locations. Oh, can we check that out? Sidetrack with information. Oh, let's see. Aquila, ask TA about updated shipping policies for non-native seeds. Volley, tax exemptions for Aurora to Trident. Wait, they're taking Aurora off of Neon. I think. Prima, find a mechanical de-icing specialist. Clinic, do they really need more anesthesiologists? Montara Luna, reach out to Logical Magistrate about updated documents. Stroud has enough money. That's funny. Arcturus, unresponsive. And Nira, find a buyer for depleted uranium. That's quite a list. We talk to you? Taking that as a no. I guess we're heading on up. After we peek through the room we were just in.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
Oh. Oh. Hey, buddy. Are we going to become friends? She doesn't need to see this.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You're the Vanguard captain, right? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky. And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier.
You did get lucky. It was a war zone down there. Just doing my duty. I have a lot of respect for the city and its residents. Unlike some people around here, it was a war zone down there.
Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her.
Ah, all right. Can't talk to that dude. Sounds like you'd be doing more, a lot more, like working with me. We're aware of your skills, Mr. Long. It's why the UC sent me to speak with you. Yeah. You need to be working with us, buddy.
You want to work with me? why don't we talk somewhere a bit more private?
Follow Cameron. All right. Personal space, my friend. Personal. Whoa. Personal space. All right, buddy. Where are we headed to? Hopefully this is actually more private than when we were with Percival and Hadrian. Ooh. Oh, stealing Digipics. Close that.
So you want me to work with you? But why now? Why me?
Oh, we're gonna have to lie to this guy, I think. Are we? We need help preventing more Terramorph attacks, and we're not expecting ambassador support. Your file clearly states you're a top-notch diplomat. The UC wants the best working for them. Not only would you say this came from the very top. So we didn't start off with the lie. We're not expecting the ambassador support.
No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here. So then, what would you need from me?
Just about 1 million numbers. Need to get me the ambassador's archival access code. You get access to recorders without being seen. Can you give me access to the archival code machine? If he could just get the code. Oh, can he just get the code?
Okay, first you need her bio key, and that thing doesn't leave her side. Better chance of splitting the atom with a spoon than me getting that from her.
How about the machine?
The code machine? Only the ambassador's cleared for in there. Sorry.
Well, I guess we need to get access to record. Oh, that's right. They are recording her. That's right. I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Recorders. Huh. Oh, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services?
1,000 credits. Diplomatic office will bring you on as an operative. Put your real talents to use. You know what? I need to clear something with my superiors. I'll be right back. Seriously. I have a feeling. I think this is gonna give him the credits. Yeah.
Oh, wait. I thought you were looking to hire me.
Oh.
I'm not taking a bribe.
It is a hire for one certain single job. All right, I guess we're gonna lie to him.
Really? Okay. You've got yourself a deal. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Yep, you just keep a-waiting, buddy. You could have had 1,000 credits, but yeah, you're out of luck on that. I mean, I could be taking credits also. Wait, what was that next to the cred stick? Personal group. Oh, all right, got weird. No data pad. All right. Oh. Nothing at all, actually. All right, so we need to get to the utilities and then this vent. Oh. No. Could that have been... we saw the one vent. I mean, I literally looked at the one vent. Vent locked, advanced.
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
Little bit. Little. Ooh. I don't know why I bother looking, because it's all stealing. Oh, how about you? Permanently reload and redraw Laredo weapons an additional 5% faster. How many of those have I missed? Just in general magazines that I thought were just part of set dressing. Alright, so it must be back downstairs. Oh, maybe we can use that power. Which power was that again? Conflict like the weekend. Nope. Nope. Nope, not gravity wave. Not that. That's my favorite. We're not reanimating anyone. All right, let's go ahead and make you active. We might have to be using you. Can you tell me where your utilities
This
room
building
is?
is Freestar sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
Do you want to talk yet by any chance? No, you do not. Oh, he did say off the main conference room. I think we're good. Oh, someone's coming in. All right, how am I getting up? Oh. I was trying to open a door. I didn't realize it was just completely open. Currently no, put you away. All right, so we're currently trespassing. Oh, that door's open. Utility access key. This could be her quarters. Although it's a large bathroom for one person. This is not her quarters. But where else? Can we not close you? There we go. There's nowhere else we can go, is there? Oh, maybe there is. No, this is where we came up. Oh. Oh, this must be her quarters. Where is this recording device? Seriously, where is the recording device? I'm sure it's not a wine glass. Oh wait, you say it was in a plant?
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Cameron!
Are you alright, Ambassador?
It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a C, right? But what if? What if one opened up? The Leicest's heart in what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss him.
Eva, I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh?
Good night, Eva.
Wow. All right, we just need to get out just in case. All right, why are their vents just completely open like that? This is how we got in. So this would not be trespassing any longer. All right, so now we just need to confront her. I think you're gonna talk now.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Don't need it. Here on behalf of the United Colonies, we need the Freestar Collective's help. Captain Marshall, UC Vanguard, you and I need to talk, Ambassador. Seem like a lady who wants to stop more Terramorph attacks. Well, have I got a deal for you? That's kind of funny. I like that. We need the Freestar Collective's help. I mean, obviously at some point we're going to play the card of what we just heard. Yeah.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Not a fan of her at all. You heard correctly. We need access to the archives. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands. Nope, they sent me to beg. Not gonna do that. We need access.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
Just listen to what I have to say. Oh, I know you're planning to replace him. Oh. Like, I like all of these. I really like this because this is what we're supposed to be doing. Wonder if I do this and don't get it, can I then still play this card? Or do I have to play this card now? I have a feeling this could piss her off, though. Let's try the persuasion.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
I might need 1.5. Oh, wait. Is this the one, then? Thank you, Ambassador, to just hear me out. And then I know you're planning to replace someone. I want to do the persuade.
I'm listening.
Wow, we need a lot. Terramorph Xenoweapons project was a failure. That knowledge isn't dangerous. There are lives at stake. I know you've got it in you to do what's right. No, let's start here. I mean, these are both 3.
The warmongers of the UC will find a way to make it dangerous. You have my word.
If you were a soldier, it was your job to protect, and that's what we intend to do with this data. Are you willing to risk more deaths because that's what you're doing by not helping us? Be the person the galaxy needs, Ambassador. Let's go with willing to risk more deaths.
I suppose you might be right. Easy to lose sight of the big picture sometimes.
Really? Shouldn't be in this one. What happened here and in Londinian could happen in the Freestar Collective unless you help us. Oh yeah, let's just get straight to the point.
Londinian. They had to abandon the planet. But that couldn't happen again.
It actually almost pretty much, not pretty much just happened, but it was starting to, potentially. We only need 1. If you were a soldier, all right, innumerable lives may hang on your decision here. Every moment we spend in debate is time not spent fixing the Terramorph problem. It's only in moments of crisis that a real heroes emerge. Now could be your moment. Oh, she actually might like that. We do not need 5 points, though, but I'm going to give it a try.
You're not going to flatter me into acting against the Freestar Collective's best interest. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing. The UC is just going to have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
I read that completely wrong. I saw the 1, and for whatever reason, I was thinking I still had 1 after me asking that, which makes no sense. That math does not add up.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives.
I know your plan. Wait, there was just an attack. Yeah. Come on.
Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's evidence. I imagine bad things would happen if your bosses find out. UC is more powerful than you can imagine. We know all your secrets. Don't play dumb, Ambassador. It's just embarrassing at this point. We know all your secrets.
No. If the Council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The issue at hand is one of trust, no?
Always.
So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives.
And you're finally starting to think straight. I like that. Got yourself a deal. Fine, but I want you to beg me not to turn you in. You call that negotiation without even offering me a gift? Oh, what can we get? I'm gonna take some time. No. Can we actually get something?
But where are my manners? Here, my pistol. Laredo. Custom made. Now, with my error rectified, I presume we have a deal?
Oh. And it's actually called Ambassador. Oh, and it uses 43 mag. Got yourself a deal.
Good. Good. I appreciate you working with me. Just like I'm sure our great powers will. In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the Terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used for the right purposes. But those 2 items should be enough to allay any suspicions.
I can agree to those terms.
Good. Good. Okay. Let's go get you your access.
Oh, we need to check out that weapon soon.
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
I'm literally following her. Do we get to see this machine? I want to check out this weapon real quick. It's kind of killing me. 151. Shattering breakthrough even the strongest armor. Extended barrel, laser sight, reflex sight, muzzle brake, penetrator. Wow. All right. Let's. 136. So 77 accuracy, 3.25 mass. Accuracy, mass. This, we might have just replaced our regulator. We're at least going to put it there. Wow, that's huge.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there.
Whoa.
It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all. Here you go. I hope that'll be enough to maintain your discretion.
Acquire House of Runes archival. All right, we got what we need. And I'm really liking this gun.